I think you're in the first week now from a very big tour,
Mm-hmm.
3 months or so.
Yeah.
When did you see your surfboard for the last time? And
I saw my surfboard about 6-7 days ago, about a week ago, I guess. I was home for about 3 weeks, so I got to enjoy the best season of San Diego, you know, just summertime. It was good.
Okay, and do you have it with you on tour?
I don't have it with me, although I do have one in Munich. I have a surfboard in Munich in a wetsuit waiting for me there at a friend's place because, you know, they have the Eisbach river wave right in the middle of town, which is super fun. You know, it gives you the same thrill. You know, it's ice cold water and, you know, it has its factors of danger and it's great, you know.
Yeah, I read surfing is important for you, is it?
Yeah.
Can you explain why?
It is. You know, it's something that I only discovered about 3.5 years ago. And it just changed my whole attitude. It changed my whole life. And, you know, before that I was smoking cigarettes and eating junk food and not taking such good care of myself. And once I started surfing and really just falling in love with sort of being in that kind of nature setting, in that immersed in that wet wildlife, I would come back to land and know that, well, I need to improve some conditions if I want to continue to do that. You know, I need to quit smoking. I should probably exercise, which is something I never did until I was, you know, 28 years old. And you know, and so suddenly with those small changes, you know, food, exercise, I mean, who would have thought that what they've been telling us all these years was actually good for you? It started to change the way my brain was operating, you know, and it changed the way I was writing songs and the way I was interacting with people. You know, and I don't know whether it's a level of patience or a level of attention that you have to give to the sea and to that environment, you know, but it was starting to trickle down into my regular life, you know, and then I just became addicted to it, you know. I was like, because once you have a surfboard, it's free, you know. The waves keep coming in thanks to Mother Nature, and you can just go as much as you want. It's not like snowboarding or skiing where you got to pay for a lift ticket and drive to the top of the mountain, you know. It's right there, and I thought, why would anyone want to do anything else, you know? And it started to occur to me that if there's anything that God wants us to do, if there's anything that God would want us to do, it's surf. Everything about it is just so right, you know. So, you know, I think if this whole music career just crumbled, I'd probably figure out a way that I could just live by the beach and, you know, make enough wages that I could just surf most of the time.
Okay, yeah.
It's
So
great.
that'll be
It's
the
so
goal.
fulfilling, man. You have no idea.
Okay. In a last interview you did with us, it wasn't me, but you told about the last album.
Yeah.
It was very special for you because you made it in your 29th year, and that was according to your astrology or
Right.
something. Was it
Right.
the first year you were a grown up?
Right.
Can you? You're 31 now.
I'm 31 now. Yep.
How far? Where are you now?
Oh, I'm still just a... Yeah, like there's a thing I heard in astrology. According to the stars, when you turn 30, you officially become an adult.
What kind of astrology is that?
It's sun signs, it's star signs, it's planets in transit. You know, when you're born on this planet, wherever you are in the world, let's say I was born in Virginia in 1977, June 23rd, and at that moment, the planets and the stars were in a particular place in the sky. And all those things have an impact on your makeup, on who you are. And you can follow the course of these planets the rest of your lives. And where they all fall and how they interact with each other has a huge impact on our brain waves and how we communicate and how we live in this life. And by understanding this schedule and this data, we can sort of cope with this life in easier ways. It's fascinating. It really is. Like, you could be totally bummed out for a week, and then you check the star chart and you say, oh, well, you know, Mars is in the 12th house, and it says, you know, according to that, you're going to be bummed out no matter how hard you try. So just go with it. And as soon as you realize that, you're not really bummed out anymore. You're like, oh, this is something beyond my control, you know.